Hey, what's up YouTube, and welcome back to my channel. This is none other than your favorite butch queen, Neptune Luciano, and I am back with yet another video. If you are new over here to Fit for a Queen, welcome. Thank you so much for joining me. Make sure to like, comment, and definitely subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of the content that I have coming your way. If you are returning to my channel, thank you so much. But make sure that you definitely leave a comment below. Interact with me. I am not shy in that aspect. Side note, if you guys have not downloaded the app Mixcloud, and I don't have any sponsorship from them, but hey, Mixcloud, if you would like to sponsor me, hey, I would love it. It's kind of like a SoundCloud, but it has all mixes from DJs around the world. The playlist that it has with the DJs, you could put on a playlist that is like an hour, 2 hours long, where you don't have to think, okay, what am I gonna play now? And it's not an overload of just playing one particular artist. It is like so many mixes. I definitely highly recommend it. I am bumping it now. It's my favorite thing to jump on, especially when I'm trying to listen to some house, some 90s house, or some new school house. It's perfect now to help me get my energy going for this video.
Pretty. Brown. Pretty. Oh boy.
Tonight's video is going to be a review on RuPaul's Drag Race. Damn, I actually just forgot the name of the episode, y'all. Well, anyway, it's season 12, episode 4. And we'll call it The Ball.
I've been taking it kind of easy on the girls, but as the weeks progress, the reads are gonna get motherfucking nasty, alright? No more being Mrs. Nice Queen. These girls about to get it, okay?
So the girls return back in the workroom. As we know from last week, Miss Dahlia sent Bae. Oh, Bae went home. Wasn't surprised. I didn't even review last week because that lip sync from last week was horrible. Horrible, bitch. Now, Dahlia, you cute and all, like, you're cute as a boy, and you're cute in drag, but bitch, like, that's not enough. You know, her personality was giving me dry. I was wondering if she was gonna be able to give me more witty in the acting challenges and let her personality shine more. No, she couldn't. And then I thought, well, you know what? She comes from Asha's family, so a bitch maybe probably gonna be able to lip sync, pull out some tricks, give me something. Bitch was a motherfucking dud. And you got a song that should be easy for you, bitch. You got a current song that was pop, girl. At the end of the lip sync, I was just looking at Ru like, bitch, send both of them home. Nikki too, no shade. I just thought that they were both boring. I couldn't believe it. I was like, damn, this is all y'all have to give? Okay, bitch. Nikki came in saying, you know, I'm that French bitch, I sent her home, I can send these other girls packing, and I was looking like, oh, so you thought you did that good, bitch?
You thought you turned it? Oh no, honey. You ain't turned it. You ain't do it like that. Just Miss Mama's wasn't no competition, bitch, okay?
Aiden, real quick in the workroom, he was speaking about how he feels vindicated, that, you know, he was safe, and it was something just to see Britta and Sherry Pie looking like, yeah, bitch, you safe because we made it happen, ho. Like, so the girls get into their mini challenge. It is the Beehive Jive, honey, where they all have 15 minutes to dress up like little bees. And they basically have a dance contest. Girls are doing their little thing, you know, people splitting, cooter slams, and death dropping. And Gigi Good turns out to be victorious in winning this mini challenge. So she's high. I always wonder, do y'all really get 15 minutes? Or do they just be like 15 minutes and it really be like 30 and they let you, you know, scramble to get okay and they set the cameras up from this angle and then, you know what I mean? Because I'm just like, 15 minutes, bitch.
No. I feel like Drag Race be, setting up some stunts and shows behind the scenes, honey. So
the girls are told that their main challenge is gonna be a design challenge this week, and they're gonna have to come up with 3 looks. The first one is Lady Players. The second one is gonna be Basketball Wife. And then the third one is the Balls to the Walls.
Extravaganza, eleganza, honey, yes.
The girls who seemed comfortable with making the costumes was like Gigi Good, because you know her mama taught her. Jada, you know, she says she always makes her stuff 98% of the time. That's my bitch. Jackie, I don't know if Jackie is a seamstress, but Jackie seemed very like confident, comfortable. You know, she knows her way around gluing, cutting, pasting, or whatever. And Miss Nikki. Now the girls who was a little nervous, bitch, Heidi only made one garment, so that bitch was like a little like Britta talk about, oh, Gigi, you're a seamstress? Gonna need some help. Bitch, this is a competition. What you gonna need help with? You ain't took no sewing classes up in Mood in NYC, honey. They teach sewing classes. You don't know how to, you already know. You coming to this show, honey, you need to know how to do a little something, bitch. Or get that glue gun and get to motherfucking work. You know, at least just choose one sort of silhouette to know how to do it. I mean, you kind of wear the same one. No shade. That mermaid silhouette. Just saying. Rockham, when he had that duct tape out, I was just looking like, bitch, what are you doing? That tape cost, we taking that out your winnings, bitch, because you just wasting tape, bitch. You just wasting tape and time, bitch. Tape and motherfucking time. And then he went into this whole spiel about, you know, people would compare him to Trixie and Kim Chi, which I did that. And then for the reasons that later on he said why he started painting the way he did, because he was just like, yeah, because someone said, oh, I bet it's easy for you in drag as an Asian. And because they said that, it really bothered me. And so I started putting on more and putting on more. I'm like, so girl, that wasn't your style then. That anime shit wasn't your style then. You did that because somebody made you feel away. I love Rockham as far as I feel like he's a sweet person, but it's kind of misleading because, you know, when you meet the queens and everybody wants to feel so, my drag persona, she's strong and she's this and she's that. And then they get in this competition and they see other girls and they're like, I'm so jealous of so-and-so's confidence and I just wish that I really had that. I'm like, well, bitch, if you saying that now, then it feels like everything that you said in like the Meet the Queens and shit like that is a fucking lie in the facade. So which one am I supposed to listen to? You want me to believe that one, or you want me to believe the scared, unsure one, struggling to try to make it through the challenges? Being nervous is one thing, but just keep second guessing yourself, and the confidence, bitch, that's a whole nother thing. It's showtime now, honey.
Along with putting that tuck up, putting them balls up, bitch, tuck that feet right on up in there with it, bitch. And like, let's get it fucking going.
As you see the girls working on their costumes, you see Miss Aiden Zane, honey. She's not much of a seamstress herself, but she feels as though she knows what her look is gonna be. And she's just like, I think I'm done. Girls are kind of saying like, bitch, you think you need to add a little more? You think you could do a little more to that, sis? You think you could? It's like, no, I don't want to, you know, make it too busy. My style is that simplistic sort of look, and you know, I don't want to mess up. I know what I'm going for. Okay. So apparently Miss Thane took a nap. Girls were kind of reading her for that. This is a motherfucking competition. I'm not about to drag no bitch by the hand. I'm not about to keep, sis, you know, I'm gonna say it one time. Oh, you think you done? Okay. Okay. Oh, work, bitch. I live. And I'm gonna keep going about my business, bitch. Like, this is the competition. Let them bitches knock themselves out. Jada, she said it one time and kind of was just like, oh, okay. Like, while she's still getting ready and doing her thing. And she let that shit go. Because I was just like, please, baby. I didn't want any of my girls. And I was wondering if Jan was going to, too. Because, you know, Jan already gave her 2 cents. And I was like, Jan, don't stop what you doing, bitch, and help her. Because the last thing that would happen is a bitch stop what they doing, get distracted, help this bitch goes on the runway, winds up turning it, the judges live for it, the bitch don't mention your name, that you helped them, and then something goes wrong with your shit. And then you be on the runway like, well, I stopped what I was doing to help so-and-so because she was... So I was looking at my girls, my main girls that I want to see, and my top 4, I was looking like,
don't you motherfucking lift it. Bitch, keep working on your shit. You keep working on your shit. Let this bitch do what she do. we let that bitch do what she do, okay?
The main stage, who comes out This is my favorite outfit that Ru has had this entire season for her looks. She had on this violet long gown with a side split, one long sleeve, and then one cutout. Her wig was that huge bouffant, and then pinning on the sides and then straight down in the back. Oh my gosh, that looked so fucking good. I was like, yes, bitch, yes. This is what I was wanting to kind of see, you know, for like the first week. You know what I mean? Because that first week entrance look was kind of like, even though she really couldn't compete because it was like Nikki on there, you know, so, you know. But this week I was like, bitch, come on. You have arrived, bitch. Of course, we had Michelle Visage, and Michelle's hair looked really nice this week. Ross Matthews, you know, Ross kind of gives same old shit. Blazer, suit, whatever. And we had our special guest, Leslie Jones from SNL. I live for her. I love when we get guest judges that, I mean, I know everybody is not outgoing and larger than life personalities, but when they are actually, I feel like, real fans of the show and they get excited about certain things, they know how the show works. They know the culture of drag in a sense. It's just so much more fulfilling, like their critiques, how they interact with the girls and how they even interact with Ru on the panel and their ad-libs and their jokes, everything. So she was a wonderful guest judge, and I hope that she comes back more often. I would have loved to actually see her guest judge on the damn, what is that called? They play the game with the squares. Yo, I gotta stop smoking weed. I gotta stop smoking that weed. Game with the squares where they gotta imitate somebody. I would have loved if she would have been a judge on that episode because she knows like comedy, but she was just great in this episode. And she was so excited. The first look, Lady Ballers. Jackie was our first girl to strut it on down the runway as she was a lacrosse player. Okay, cute, work. Cute little wig and a little bejeweled, bedazzled jersey and stuff. So it was cute. Nikki, she was the sexy, like, football player, very, like, detailed. The one thing that I would have recommended is if she would have had a cute accessory to go with it, like a football. Like, you know, if she would have had, like, a bedazzled football, you know what I mean? Oh, that would have been nasty, like, just all stoned out, you know what I mean? That would have been nasty. But one thing I have to give her motherfucking kudos for, and bitch, you know, I said it in my video when I first reviewed her, was give me a bang, bitch. Give me a motherfucking bang. And she gave that cute little wig, that cute little short wig that had the movement to it, bitch. It had the body. Now, bitch, this ain't no wig. This my hair right here, honey. This my hair right here, honey, okay? But she gave me a cute little wig, like a cute little, like, they had that cut, and it gave me a little bang, bitch. You know, like a little bang, you know? And it looked really good on her. See, when the girls listen to me, when the girls take a little critiques, bitch, they come out and they turn it, okay? Aiden gave very much League of Our Own with Madonna and Rosie. So she gave that period women's baseball look, and that was cute. Okay, I'm here for it, Aiden. Rockham came out and he gave you that tetherball. Now, I must say, I know that the rest of the dress was like, you know. A lot of people don't even really know about tetherball, honey. Especially like younger kids today. Tetherball is very old school, bitch. And if you don't know what tetherball is, bitch, that's when they used to have the pole and it had a string and it had like a volleyball connected to it, bitch. But when you used to play tetherball, bitch, because you know I'm a shorty. When I was younger, I was, you know, I grew very slow. And I'm only 5'7" now, so, or 5'6" now, but when you would be playing somebody tall, bitch, and they would hit that ball and they would go up at that angle and they would just keep knocking it. You have to be a bad bitch to jump on up there and I get that ball to bring it back around, bring it down, bitch, you know. But once you got in your move, bitch, and you started getting in that shit, yo, that costume or his outfit brought back so many great memories. I think that's why I like this so much. So Jada gave me sexy ass WNBA player. Honey, she turned it out. I mean, she could dribble worship, but she turned it out. Very Lisa Leslie tease. Britta gave me a cute baseball effect. And I lived for like the shoulders. It was like the baseball with the stitching, and I was like, okay, the detailing on that, that's cute, you got it. That's like, no, it's cute for Britta. The only thing I didn't get was what she pulled out of her mouth at the beginning of the runway. I was like, what is that? Crystal, she came out with the cutest bowling outfit as like an old, like, woman, like, well, not old woman, but like a 40s style, like, bowler. Actually, this was one of my favorite ones. And if you notice, her makeup bitch, when she took her glasses off and showed y'all and let y'all get into that mug, it was another bitch that took my critiques, bitch, like a totally different damn person when she came up out here today. She was sitting, like, for that particular caricature and everything, bitch, she turned it. Heidi was like a female Tiger Woods. It was okay. I think it was something that I felt like was weird about the makeup. When the light hit it, it looked very ghostly. I think that is her problem like every week. I don't know if her highlight, if it's her highlights, looks dead, like she's giving me corpse tease. And Miss Rona got her, bitch. Like, Sherry Pie gave me Miss Trunchbull, honey. And I love me some Matilda, bitch. She gave me props, she gave me the caricature, how she came down the runway. Of course, her beat was on, she was cinched. She ate it. And I know some of y'all bitches gonna be mad because, you know, she's still getting the praise and all of that. Well, bitch, I'm gonna praise her. Miss Widow Von Du gave me a polo player. Gave me cinched, gave me a little, little kid horse, you know, on a stick. Like, that look gave me safe. It just gave me safe, you know. Gigi came down, they said inspired by the movie The Heathers. She looked good. Oh my gosh, she was so like preppy. She was so polished. And Gigi's gonna give you a damn look with a story, and like, she's definitely one of my favorites. Basketball wife, Jackie came out in like a two-piece, netted sort of look. That look gave me like how I felt about Widow's first look, that like safe. It gave me that. I was like, okay, cute, but safe, you know. Nikki, cute red ostrich coat. And I believe she had like the beret, and it was belted, and that turned it living for her. That was really a cute look. Aiden, he said he was trying to give like Peg Bundy when he tried to say, oh, but this basketball wife doesn't know that she's not, you know, the T. Or no. When you're basketball wife, bitch, you know you're the T, bitch. You are the T, bitch. You set the standards for the wives, like, you know. So it ain't no she thinks she is, but she's not. No. That's not the game we playing with this, okay? And that empty paper bag that he had from where, now that fucking tried it. Rackham Sakira, he looked so stunning. Now, you know, I gotta give him a little credit. I gotta give him a little credit, bitch. His makeup, his hair, his dress, it was cute. The only thing I would try to nitpick at is if he would have had an accessory. A basketball wife is gonna have, I feel like, some sort of bag or something like that. Where's she gonna hold them credit cards in? You know what I mean? Besides that though, look really nice. Jada, bitch, you better serve, bitch. Yes, she did. Yes, Leslie hit it on the head. Yes, she was giving me Portia Williams trotting on down there to where the hair was motherfucking laid, bitch. Oh, like that just, That just gave me everything. I was like, that bitch gets it. And I was a little parched, so I had to get me a little, you know, when it's nice and cold, bitch. So Britta, yes, Britta was giving me very much like, I'm going to host a night at the Ritz here in NYC. And if you know the Ritz is like a little lounge. Bitch, that's not like a Basketball Wives outfit, you know. And one thing that I have to read Britta about, she wears the same style of shoes. Those big chunky platform heels. I know those come in larger sizes, and I'm saying this because as a person that wears heels and not wears them as a drag queen, I mean like bitch wears them to work, to like frolic around the city, like, you know what I mean, like everyday life sort of tees. Like those are heels that you don't have to sacrifice the height for when you go through the larger sizes. So I understand why drag queens gravitate towards those, but sometimes they just, because of the platform on the bottom and the front, it makes them look so chunky. To me, it just makes everything look like, I call them like Bobo the Clown heels. Whatever she has in her outfit, she wants to add that to the shoe. And it's just like, all right, bitch, you had a little bit of fabric left. You had a little bit, some buttons left. Crystal Method. Now, Crystal Method came out and giving you this cute, like, spaghetti strap, little patent leather, sort of baby soft pink dress with this long blonde wig and very soft beat. Bitch, you got a chance to get into all her beautiful features, bitch. I told y'all she would give y'all a realness looking ass bitch if she did that. Now, I done always gave Crystal prop, but she had to earn that. She had to make a little changes. I'm so glad that she did it. She was able to get the feedback that I knew that she would get and then some. So hopefully this has inspired her and to know how to take on the competition in a different light come next week and everything like that. So I was just like, bitch, it's a good first step, honey. Staying in the competition. Jan was cute. At first I was just kind of like, damn, bitch, why you so covered up? Jan be like, sometimes she be a little scared to show a little skin. Like, bitch, you cute. Let's see a little bit of that skin, girl. Let's see some of that skin, okay? But it was like a rhinestone sort of cute pants. What would you call that? It gave you that same silhouette as like a velour suit, jumpsuit, or a velour suit, two-piece suit, but it was like stoned out, and then she gave you kind of like classy, like turtleneck underneath. She gave me like that gatekeeper to all the Basketball Wives. That's what she was giving me, because she was giving me like a more mature Basketball Wives, which isn't a bad thing, you know, but it was just different. Jan is an attractive man, and like in drag, the way that she does her beat gives me that pheromone, and the bitch looks good. The bitch can beat, and I just want to see her like come out on that runway, bitch, and make them gag, bitch. Like, give me sex, motherfucking kitten. Because if she did that, these bitches that think, oh, I'm so pretty and I'm the pretty queen and all of that, she's gonna eat that. But she did good. I like that look. Miss Heidi was in this white dress. It was simple. I didn't like the wig. The wig had a weird sort of like blunt cut on the bottom. It was okay. It was safe, but it really wasn't memorable. Sherry ate that. Loved how big the hair was, how over the top it was. I loved the little fitted cap. She was giving like, you know, the little chain, and then if you caught her bra, it was like two little like basketballs, bitch. And the money gun just gave me everything, that extra camp, and like it just looked good. Like bitches had it pulled together. I was living like, this is how I like to see camp. You know, I used to always be like, I'm not a fan of campy queens, and it's just, I guess because a bitch really wasn't bringing it like how I wanted to see it. I lived for this look. This was one of my favorite Basketball Wives one. Widow is a motherfucking threat, whether people want to like give it up or not. I mean, we shouldn't always be looking at a big girl and keep pigeonholing her into that and just allow her to be a beautiful queen, you know what I mean? But I have to say it because a lot of the big girls we've had before, they haven't always been polished. It's not just about feeling polished to wear something that's like sexy. It's like being able to wear something that has a shit ton of fabric, but bitch, you're still cinched in all the right places. Giving me those big ass dramatic sleeves. It looked good. And with her being a bigger girl, she's not afraid to wear pants as the bottoms. Like, she doesn't feel like, oh, I have to cover up my bottoms with a long ass gown because I'm a bigger girl. No, that bitch looks good. Her shit looks good and tailored. And when a dark bitch wears white, bitch, and they be clean and look clean, bitch, y'all don't know how hard that is, bitch. Full faces of makeup and you wearing white, bitch, and you a dark bitch. It gave me clean but drama filled. You know what I mean?
Yo, Leslie Jones said, get the motherfucking snakes off my motherfucking runway.
Gigi Good came out. She gave me snakeskin trench coat, collar flipped up, bitch. She was selling it like the rich bitch. Boots to match. She was giving me that girl, honey. And I loved it. Gigi is really, really, really like working for that little special place in my heart. So I love me some Gigi.
Oh, to the motherfucker. Wow. Extravaganza, eleganza, honey, yes.
Coming out, you know, Miss Jackie kicking it off. She came out as the cute 60s blue disco queen. I loved all the different materials she had. What I like about that for her is, yes, she sticks to that period, but it still seems to change each time she does it. So I love it. That was a cute, creative look for her. Nikki, that was cute with the colors and everything like that. I was just like, okay, she'll definitely be safe with this look. Aiden, girl, bottoms to that, I was just like, that's it, bitch. Damn, you couldn't at least put no balls on the draws. Hot mess. And that walk, baby, maybe if the walk would have been able to sell it, like it just looked, It wasn't sexy like enough to just ooze and just really sell that character. That maybe would have made me forget, you know? The bitch, you just walking out there in some panties. Rock, it was one mess after another. I was like, damn, Aiden done put that bad juju on the stage. All of them damn balls, and I'm just like, that duct tape, you could barely move in that gown, so you really couldn't strut down the runway. You just looked so constricted. It just looked like it didn't have no theme, no cohesiveness. I expected more from him because I'm like, if you do anime, you should be able to have a creative vision to come up with characters. Girl, what is that? Britta, a mess. I told you. Aiden put that bad juju, bitch. He sprayed it all over the stage, and these girls just one after the other. Mess. Hot mess. Trying it mess. That bitch home. When the judges were confused, I was like, oh, bitch, nope. When them judges be like, is she what is she? Is she? Bitch, it's a wrap.
I'm a pineapple, and I'm selling this pineapple fantasy, and pineapple this, pineapple that.
And then when the judges critiqued her later on, and she said that she was a pineapple because they thought she was corn, she's like, oh yeah, because my mom used to call the girls growing up pineapple princesses. Bitch, don't be trying to tie it in and no tale story of, you know, back home growing up. We ain't at that episode yet, you know, talking about what would you tell little Britta or reminiscing about home. Like, we ain't there yet, bitch. So don't be trying to use that to wheel in, you know, this failing ass costume, bitch. I was thinking like, pineapple? Bitch, aren't the outsides of pineapples brown, bitch? Like, where's the brown at? Are you the brown? Because you are the inside of the pineapple. And I felt like she was kind of trying, when she was like, oh yeah, and I got a piece of pineapple to blot. I'm like, bitch, do you think you're like Monet Exchange? Are you trying to have one of those moments like with the sponge dress? It's not gonna catch on. Like, why do you have a piece of pineapple that you're using to blot your face with? What the fuck is that about, bitch? I'm like, you're just completely just like lost, bitch. Jan gave me Violet from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory meets the lady from Hunger Games meets the Queen of Hearts from Alice in Wonderland. Like all of those, if all of those had a baby, like that's who she gave me. But you know what? I was living for it though. I was living for the whole fantasy of it all. How she blew the bubble gum, the bubble. I was like, okay, Jan, this bitch is giving me, thinking out the box. She's giving me, you know, a full story, something great to look at. So I lived for it. I was like, work, Jan. Work, Jan. Heidi.
As Michelle said, Mr. Queen, Mr. Queen.
She did something different. I'm not gonna tear her down for it. It actually came out pretty good. But I don't wanna see that bald head no more. For this one time, this one occasion, bitch, okay. But get it out your system. That's it, no more, no mas. Jerry, she was very algae cunt. I like the change up of the makeup. I like the green. It just looked like it was a completely different character. Was it my favorite? No. I feel like it could have went further with the drama as far as like the balls and everything. But I will say that isn't a version of simplicity. Look at me. Look, better not try to read, bitch can't even talk. When I think of simplicity in this competition, in this particular runway look, that was it. Because it didn't have a lot of balls and stuff, and I was kind of thinking like, that ain't enough. But she made a full transformation from her last character to this one, makeup and all. Like, you know. Miss Widow gave me very Swahili cunt. Very Zimbabwe, Niger cut and everything like that. But I was almost confused by the shoes a little bit. I was just like, okay. But I lived for underneath. I was more looking at like, okay, bitch, up underneath this little teepee of balls, I was getting into the body. I was like, all right, bitch, you are giving me bra. You are giving me those Spanx, got that like pull, bitch, and like, it was looking good up underneath there. I was like, bitch, can you give me a class on motherfucking that, bitch? Can I get a little tutorial on that, bitch? How to cinch that body in like that, bitch. That was looking cute. I was like, come on, bitch. Come motherfucking on. But still, that was a look for me that was like, okay, safe. Gigi motherfucking good, bitch. Gigi motherfucking good, bitch. You ate that, Gigi. You ate that. That look was so cute. She sewed her ass off. I love those sleeves. I love how like the sleeves are baggy and how the drama was, but how short the skirt was. That was such a great length. It was such a great length. And how underneath she had the bloomers like all with the balls on it and everything. That was cute. I loved the bag that she had where it had all the balls and how she was acting like she was trying to eat it like a big jawbreaker, and then her hat, and she chose the right motherfucking hair. That little flip. She is not playing with these girls, honey. Gigi wound up winning the main stage challenge. I thought it was either gonna be her or my girl Jada. She went ahead and took it, and I was like, bitch, I am not mad at it. So Gigi won that. She double winner for this week. The bottom three was Raka, Britta, and Aiden. And Aiden wound up being safe. Britta was kind of gagging, bitch, because you know they little, you know how she looks at Aiden. Britta was just slightly better in this lip sync. She was okay. She was a little wild. She was a little like, a little rough. Sometimes I feel like the girls don't know their body. You know what I mean? Like they just give me like, you I'm like, girl, what is that? What is that? I mean, you dress like the fish right now, but you are giving me like trade from the block. Like, you know, like which one is it, girl? Like you're taking me out of the fantasy right now, you know? So, but Raka, first of all, he was struggling to take it off at the beginning, at the lip sync. And it's just like, bitch, because you couldn't move with all that damn tape, bitch. And he's tearing off everything and the balls are going everywhere. It's just like, first of all, I get it. You have to be able to move, bitch. I know you want to do your favorite move, that jumping in the air to try to do this like jazz split or, you know. the same thing you did in the mini challenge. I know that's the one move you have up your sleeve and you want to make sure you get it out. You have to know how to make peeling work for you. If it's not something that you could get off with ease or get it off quick at the beginning, bitch, I feel as though he should have lip synced. If he had to kind of stand there a little more and really connect with it. S&M by Rihanna, that was the song that they lip synced to. God, that song could be like, you don't have to be jumping around for that song. Like, you could really stand in one place for a certain period of time, you know what I mean? And break that shit on down, like. But how he was struggling with it and then balls was everywhere, I was just looking like, bitch, you're doing too much. You look crazy. You look motherfucking crazy, bitch. And it looked like he was really disheveled while he's like, once he finally got it off, like, I may be good, but I'm perfectly bad. Sexy, yeah, good. I'm like, bitch, she's not angry, bitch. Like, you angry at your costume. Britta is angry because I don't know why. She's giving me like football player angry, like, you know, maybe because they didn't score the touchdown, but maybe because they didn't score the touchdown, honey. But like, I'm like, this is a sexy song.
Come on, I like it, come on, I feel like it, come on, oh, come on. This may be bad, but I'm perfectly good at it. Six in the air, sticks in the snow, main break. I'm going to buy it, and you expect me. Telling y'all girls, I know a little something about something, honey. I ain't just up here just shooting the shit, just saying whatever's coming up out my love.
But these lip syncs ain't been giving me nothing. The best lip sync was the first one of week 1. But yeah, Rock'em had to go. I said that in the group, and the girls was like, why this? No, oh no, I got 2 out of the 3 right. And right on one of them going home, bitch. I want to know, what do y'all think? Who was y'all's favorite? Who brought it for y'all? Who gave y'all everything y'all wanted? Was this the turnout that y'all thought was gonna happen? Did the wrong bitch get sent home? Thank you all for tuning into my channel. Give this video a cute little thumbs up. Leave a comment below. Follow me on social media under Neptune Luciano. You can find me. Remember, if you can't love yourself, how the hell you gonna love somebody else? Can I get an amen? Amen.